Have you ever looked deeply into the striking, emerald green eyes of a gorgeous Russian blue cat, and wondered how nature managed to create such a brilliant, jewel-like contrast against their shimmering, silver-tipped blue coat? It is an enchanting mystery that completely captivates cat lovers all over the world, because this specific eye color is one of the most defining and magical features of this ancient, aristocratic breed. Hi, welcome back to Paw and Order. My name is Carl, and today we are unlocking the fascinating genetic secrets, historical journeys, and biological steps that give these elegant felines their famous green gaze. Many people assume that all cats are simply born with their permanent eye colors, locked into place from day one, but the true story of the Russian blue is a beautiful evolutionary process that takes months to fully develop. If you are ready to learn how a tiny, blue-eyed kitten slowly transforms into a stunning adult cat with eyes as vivid as a green pasture, you have tuned into the perfect video guide. We are going to explore this colorful phenomenon using simple, easy-to-understand steps that explain the incredible science and history behind your cat's striking look. To truly understand where these mesmerizing green eyes come from, we have to look back at the historical roots of the breed, which originated in the freezing port city of Arkhangelsk in northern Russia. These cats were highly prized by Russian czars and British royalty alike, not just for their calm, gentle personalities, but for their breathtaking appearance, which seemed to carry the cold mystery of the northern wilderness. In the wild, natural selection favored cats that could blend seamlessly into the snowy, foggy environments while still maintaining sharp, powerful vision to hunt small rodents for survival. The intense green eye color we see today is a result of centuries of natural evolution, combined with very careful, deliberate breeding choices made by passionate cat fanciers in Europe. When you gaze into your pet's eyes today, you are actually looking at a living piece of royal history that has been preserved perfectly across generations. This striking emerald color serves as a beautiful badge of honor for a breed that survived harsh winters, global voyages, and the threat of extinction during major world conflicts. The actual biological secret behind this stunning green color comes down to a microscopic pigment, called melanin, which is produced by specialized cells, called melanocytes, located inside the cat's iris. Melanin is the exact same substance that determines skin color, hair color, and eye color in humans, acting like a natural paint that absorbs and reflects light waves. In the feline world, the amount and activity level of these melanocytes determine whether a cat will have blue, yellow, copper, or green eyes as they grow into adulthood. Russian blue cats have a very specific, medium concentration of melanin inside their eyes, which sits perfectly between the low amounts found in blue-eyed cats and the high amounts seen in copper-eyed breeds. When ambient light enters the iris of a Russian blue, it passes through these specialized pigment cells, which absorb some light wavelengths while reflecting others right back out into the room. This precise balance of pigment acts like a natural filter, creating the brilliant green hue that makes the breed stand out so drastically from other domestic cats. However, the presence of green pigment is only half of the scientific story. The rest of the magic is caused by a fascinating physical phenomenon known as Rayleigh scattering. This is the exact same optical illusion that explains why the sky looks bright blue to human eyes during a clear day, even though outer space is completely dark. Inside the cat's iris, there is a clear, jelly-like middle layer called the stroma, which contains a dense network of microscopic cellular structures and collagen fibers. When light enters this clear layer, it hits the tiny fibers and scatters in all directions, naturally separating the shorter blue light waves from the longer red light waves. This scattered blue light mixes perfectly with the yellow-toned melanin pigment cells that are resting inside the iris structure, creating a stunning visual blend. Just like mixing yellow and blue paint on an artist's palette creates a vibrant green, this internal light scattering turns their eyes into brilliant, living emeralds that shift and change intensity depending on the lighting. One of the most unique and surprising facts about Russian blue cats is that they are not actually born with green eyes at all. Instead, every single kitten enters the world with deep, cloudy blue eyes. When a kitten's eyes first snap open around the age of 10 to 14 days old, their melanocyte cells are completely dormant, and have not yet started producing any pigment. Because there is zero melanin present in the iris at birth, the light scatters through the clear stroma fibers and reflects a pure, innocent baby blue color back to your eyes. As the weeks tick by and the kitten begins to grow, their genetics slowly signal the melanocytes to wake up, and begin producing the proper amount of pigment. This transition can look incredibly funny and beautiful, as the eyes will slowly shift from baby blue to a muddy gray, then to a soft yellow, before the green finally begins to emerge. It takes a massive amount of patience for breeders and owners, as the final, deep emerald green color might not fully lock into place, until the cat is nearly 2 years old. Let us break down a simple, 3-step blueprint that you can use to track, protect, and maximize the brilliant green coloration of your Russian blue cat's eyes, throughout their life. The first step in our blueprint is to pay very close attention to the age milestones of your kitten, so you can monitor their natural color development accurately. Around the age of 4 months, you should look closely for a distinct, vibrant ring of bright green forming directly around the dark center of their pupil. This early green ring is the ultimate genetic promise that your kitten will develop the correct, show-quality emerald eyes as they mature into an adult cat. If the eyes remain entirely yellow, or amber past the age of 1 year with no green ring in sight, your cat might have mixed ancestry, which is completely fine and equally beautiful. By understanding this natural timeline, you can enjoy watching this slow-motion colorful transformation unfold month by month, celebrating each new shade of green that appears as your companion grows up. The second step in our eye care blueprint involves providing your Russian blue with premium, meat-first nutrition that actively fuels the health and clarity of their ocular tissues and pigment cells. Since melanin is created out of essential amino acids, like tyrosine and phenylalanine, your cat must eat a diet that is heavily loaded with high-quality animal proteins, like chicken, turkey, and fresh fish. If a cat food relies too heavily on cheap plant fillers like corn or wheat, their body will lack the raw materials needed to produce vibrant, rich eye pigmentation. Additionally, ensure their food contains plenty of taurine, which is an absolute mandatory amino acid that protects the feline retina from degeneration and blind spots. A healthy, well-nourished cat will possess eyes that look incredibly clear, bright, and deeply saturated, whereas a malnourished cat may exhibit dull, hazy, or pale-colored irises. Investing in premium food does not just protect their physical body, it directly ensures that their signature emerald gaze remains as blindingly beautiful as possible for their entire life. The third and final step of our routine is to manage the lighting environments inside your home to truly appreciate and safely display the magical optical properties of their green eyes. Because the green color relies heavily on light scattering through the iris, the eyes will look vastly different depending on the specific light source illuminating the room. Under dull, yellow incandescent light bulbs, their eyes might look slightly amber or olive green, which does not do justice to their true heritage. However, when you place your Russian blue near a sunny window with bright, natural daylight, the full spectrum of sunlight hits the stroma fibers, causing a breathtaking eruption of vivid emerald and jade tones. Avoid using harsh, direct camera flashes when taking photos of your cat, as this can startle their sensitive eyes and cause a red eye reflection from the blood vessels behind the retina. Instead, utilize soft, ambient natural lighting to capture their royal beauty safely, allowing the world to see their eyes glow like living gemstones. The physical clarity of your Russian blue's eyes is also heavily protected by a clear continuous tear film that requires a clean, dust-free home environment to function flawlessly. Because these cats are highly sensitive to environmental pollutants, things like heavy cigarette smoke, strongly scented chemical cleaners, and dusty clay cat litters can easily irritate their eyes. When irritants enter their eyes, it triggers excessive tearing, squinting, and redness that can dull the natural sparkle of their beautiful green irises and cause painful conjunctivitis. To protect their eyes effortlessly, switch your household to a low-dust, natural cat litter made from walnut shells or sustainable wood chips, and avoid spraying heavy perfumes near them. Regularly wipe away any small crusts or sleep spots from the corners of their eyes using a soft, damp microfiber cloth dipped in warm water. Keeping their eye area clean and free of irritation ensures that light can pass through the cornea without any obstruction, maintaining that crystal clear, gemstone appearance every single day. Passionate cat breeders and international feline registries take the green eye color of the Russian blue incredibly seriously, using highly detailed scoring charts to judge them during professional cat shows. According to official breed standards, the ideal Russian blue should have eyes that are a vivid, striking green with absolutely no traces of yellow, gold, or copper tints. Judges look for a deep, uniform saturation across the entire iris, which highlights the structural purity and careful genetic selection behind the cat's lineage. If a cat displays pale, washed-out green eyes or has distinct yellow patches, it is considered a cosmetic fault in the show ring, though it does not affect their health as a pet. This intense focus on perfection ensures that the magical, czar-like appearance of the breed remains completely intact for future generations of cat lovers to enjoy. It is a testament to the dedication of cat fanciers who work tirelessly to preserve the perfect harmony between their silver fur and green eyes. Maintaining optimal overall wellness through regular veterinary checkups is the ultimate way to ensure your Russian blue's eyes remain healthy and bright well into their senior years. As cats age, they can develop lenticular sclerosis, which is a completely normal, age-related haziness inside the lens of the eye that can make the green color look slightly muted. However, veterinarians can easily distinguish this harmless aging process from dangerous cataracts, which completely block out light and require specialized medical management to preserve vision. Regular wellness blood draws can also monitor for underlying conditions, like kidney disease or diabetes, which can indirectly impact eye health and pressure levels over time. By partnering closely with your veterinarian and staying proactive with your cat's senior care, you can safeguard their eyesight and keep those emeralds shining brightly for decades. Your cat relies on your careful observation and love to navigate their golden years safely, and keeping their eyes healthy is a top priority. By understanding the beautiful blend of genetics, physics, and history that creates the Russian blue's green eyes, you can appreciate your unique feline companion on a much deeper level. You are not just caring for a standard house pet, you are guarding a breathtaking masterpiece of nature that reflects light like a precious jewel right inside your home. The simple choices you make every day regarding their nutrition, grooming environment, and health checks will ensure their gaze stays bright, healthy, and full of life for over 15 glorious years. Thank you so much for spending your valuable time with me today here at Paw and Order. I am Carl, and I truly hope this educational guide brings you closer to your amazing pet. Please remember to love your cat fiercely, honor their unique boundaries, and I look forward to seeing all of you guys in our very next video.